The reason your brand isn't growing is not what you're thinking. And the most dangerous part is that you might be doing the right thing, but at the wrong stage. I have seen this pattern across brands in different countries, and it always comes down to the same 5 stages. Each stage has one specific mistake, and if you don't know which one you are in, you keep applying the right solution to the wrong problem. And that is exactly why nothing is working. I call it the C2A system: clarity, credibility, conversion, ascension, authority. It is with no shadow of doubt that every brand that is successful today has moved through all of these stages. And every brand that is struggling is stuck or frozen in any of these stages. So let's find out which one is yours or what stage you are in. Stage 1, clarity. This is the most common stage and the most misunderstood, because people in this stage don't feel confused. They feel busy. You have ideas, you have skill, you have content. But if I should stop you right now and ask, what do you do and who do you do it for? You would explain, not answer. Explain. And that's the signal. When your message requires explanation, your market cannot place you. And if they cannot place you, they cannot pay you. So you do what makes sense. You try harder, more consistency, more content, more learning. But that's not the fix. Clarity doesn't come from doing more. It comes from defining better. One offer to one person, solving one problem. Simple on paper. Stage 2, credibility. In this stage, you have gotten clearer, you are showing up, but the response is quiet. People watch, they read, they nod, but they don't follow, they don't share, and they definitely don't buy. So the question becomes, am I even good enough? Stop, because that's not the problem. The problem is perception. People don't trust efforts, they trust signals. People don't trust accurate, they trust authority. Your brand right now might be accurate, but doesn't feel like authority. And in the world that we live right now with everything going around, people don't trust accurate, they trust what they feel like is the authority. You need to feel inevitable. Your language, your visuals, your positioning, all of this needs to send a signal before you say a word. And if that signal is weak, people will scroll past you on their way to people who look like the answer. Stage 3, conversion. This is the most frustrating stage, because on paper, everything is working. Because you are getting views, people are commenting, people are saying your name in facts, but no one is buying. The instinct in this stage is, I need more reach, I need more followers, I need more visibility. And no, that's the wrong diagnosis. You don't have a visibility problem. You have a value communication problem. The truth is your audience see you, but they don't know what actually happens when they engage with your product or your service or whatever you have to offer. What changes? What happens to their life when they buy your product or they engage with your service? They don't have a clear understanding of what transformation would happen when they engage with you. And if you don't answer those questions before they ask them, they stay warm, and warm don't pay your bills. So what you need to do is fix the offer, fix the language around it, and make the value so obvious that hesitation becomes embarrassing for them. Stage 4, ascension. This is the most tricky one, because from the outside, you have made it. You have clients, you have revenue, you have proof, but something feels off because you're working harder than ever and you feel like you're barely ahead. The money is coming, but it doesn't feel enough for what you are giving. So you think to yourself, I need more clients. And that's the trap. It's a total lie. You don't need more volume. You need elevation. Because you have grown your business at a positioning level that is beneath your actual value. And no amount of hustle can correct a pricing or a positioning problem. So the move here isn't to do more. It is to reposition. So people come to you already knowing what you charge, and they are already willing to pay for it. Stage 5, authority. This is where everything shifts. Not just your income, but your experience. Because people are not just aware of you, they believe in you. They send orders to you, they quote you, they wait on you. You don't chase opportunities at this level. Opportunities find you. Because your name already does the work before you even enter the room. And here is what most people don't understand about authority. It's not about the fame or the follower count. It's about the depth of trust at scale. When enough people in the right room associate your name with a specific result, you become the only option. But you don't arrive here by accident. You don't wake up into it. You build into it, stage by stage, direction by direction, decision by decision, which means you don't skip a stage. If you skip a stage, you borrow authority, and borrowed authority collapses. every single time. So let me be very honest with you. I spent a lot of years creating content, refining my offer, trying to reposition myself, doing everything right at the wrong stage. And I didn't see it until someone diagnosed it for me. And that's the problem about being stuck in something. You don't see the problem when you are inside. And here is the problem with most people watching this right now. You are not stuck because you are lazy. In fact, I know you are working so hard, but the problem is that you are diagnosing yourself wrong. You think you have a marketing problem, but you actually have a clarity problem. You think you have a sales problem, but you actually have a credibility problem. You think you need more content, but you actually need positioning. And the longer you apply the wrong problem, the more the evidence you have about what is not working. And the more you start to believe the problem is you. And it's not you. It's the diagnosis. And that's why I created the clarity test, not another coaching call or another course or another thing for you to study. It's a diagnosis. You answer a set of questions in 1 to 2 minutes and it tells you what stage you are in, what is holding you there, and the specific move to get out of it. It is not trying to motivate or give vague advice. Just clarity about one thing you need to fix right now. Because here is what I know about working with different brands across different industry around the world. People don't need more information. They need an actionable instruction of what to do next right now. They need to see themselves clearly. The moment they do, everything changes. So if you don't know your stage right now, you must be guessing. And in business, guessing is expensive. It costs you every single thing, your perception, money, everything daily. So take the test, find your stage, and make the right move. Come back and tell me, comment and say what your stage is. The link to take the test is down below. Find it and take the test. It only takes 2 minutes and it's going to change the way you see your business and the way you approach solution. And I want you to remember this, clarity is not a feeling. It is not inspiration. It is not a mindset. It is a decision. Find the test in my bio, in the comments, anywhere. Take the test. It only takes 2 minutes and it's going to change the way you approach solutions to the problems of your business. I'm Fajubi David and I'll see you soon. Gracias.